So guys, I'm here with the amazing stars of Game of Thrones, of course, Finn Jones and Daniel Portman. How are you guys doing?
Great, thanks.
Good. We have to say that you're contractually obligated to, right?
No.
No?
Just had some food, feeling human.
You're feeling human, and you got some sleep, I'm assuming.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit? Well, that's even better. Now, guys, Game of Thrones Season 5 drops tomorrow. Now, that is super exciting, and everyone... How does it feel to actually be working on a franchise that is right up there with something like Doctor Who and Star Trek and Star Wars, you know, something like one of the biggest
I think it's up there with
franchises?
Star Wars.
Yeah.
I definitely think it's up there with its kind of generational...
Yeah.
I think it transcends Doctor Who,
Yeah, absolutely.
in my opinion.
Oh, we're getting controversial here at Oz Comic-Con.
No, Doctor Who is a cult thing.
It's a cult
Game
thing.
of Thrones isn't a cult thing. Game of Thrones smashes everybody.
It's a phenomenon, yeah, like Star Wars is.
Like Star Wars.
Yeah.
It smashes
I think it's up there with Star Wars. I think
Star Trek and Doctor Who, that's one thing. Game of
No, I
Thrones,
think
Star Trek, Doctor Who, that's one thing. It's
Yeah,
sort of
I think it
culty,
is.
And then you've got Star Wars.
and then Game of Thrones. I mean, what else is up there with...
Nothing.
Maybe The Sopranos is up there, but it's not in that kind of genre base.
See, yeah. But you know, the thing is though, is that Game of Thrones actually really has a huge cult following here in Australia because, you know, it is the most pirated thing in Australia.
Yeah.
So,
well,
I mean,
Australia needs to learn how
It's the
to...
most pirated thing in the world, I think.
It's the most pirated thing in the world, yeah, but especially in Australia. But it's because they don't allow you to access
I
it
know!
the way you want to.
I was going to
Well, I
say,
was just saying,
I'm telling you this,
yeah.
and they're telling you this, but nobody wants to tell the executives.
HBO have just and released this thing called HBO Now, which means you can access HBO wherever you are as long as you've got an Apple device. But I heard last night that Australia aren't allowed to have that.
You
So
have
it's
to
like,
get a proxy server to do
what
it.
do you expect? Of course
I know.
people are going to illegally download it.
Listen to the stars, people. Oh dear. All right, so guys, Daniel, when you were filming last, you have a very strong Scottish accent there, you know, and it's a great accent. But during the filming, were there any points where you basically just had to redo the shot because you just started slipping back into your accent, or no? No, professional,
through and through.
So, like superstar, right there.
When I'm on set, I'm not Daniel.
You are Podrick.
I'm deeply in character.
Speaking of which, have you read, so when you guys read the books and everything, because I know you started reading the books, but then you sort of stopped when you started filming, and you've read all the books, haven't you?
Yeah.
So how do you guys feel that your characters have sort of changed? Because there is a bit of an adaptation, which has to be when you do from film to book, but how do you feel? Do you like the way that the characters are going? Would you wish they'd incorporate more of the traits, less of the traits, or are you just happy with the way it is?
My character's bigger on the show than he is in the book, so I'm happy.
Yeah.
I think with Lorys, the character is still very similar, but his situation is very different. So in the show, he's now heir to Highgarden. He has a lot more responsibility. He has a lot more duty, and I think that's only a good thing because it condenses the character. It's better for me as an actor, and I think it's better for a viewer because you're not getting sidelined with all these different characters, and you can just kind of root for one character. You know, there's enough characters
everywhere. And guys, what do you read personally? Like, what do you actually enjoy watching or reading personally?
I like Girls. You see that? The HBO shows.
HBO? Really, we don't get no HBO over here.
That's really good. There's a show called Transparent, which is really good. Yep. That's fantastic.
True Detective.
True Detective. Yeah, it's very good.
Show at the moment. Reading. All sorts, really. Read quite a lot.
But not the books, right? Not the books.
No.
And guys, now one more question before I let you guys go. But if you had to point a finger, because all the characters in Game of Thrones, I'm just going to read my. Just read the questions, guys. That's all right.
It says we've got 3 more questions.
Get a couple.
What? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I don't want to be told off by the people. I actually was going to get you guys to sword fight in a moment as well, but I wasn't allowed to bring my props.
Oh, we can sword fight with pens.
It's done.
See, there we are. Knight of Flowers wins against Podrick Payne. Done. Over. Best interview ever. Drop mic. I was going to ask.
Acting. Acting.
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, it's alright.
I was going to ask, guys, it's like, if you had to point a finger at someone who caused all the trouble in Westeros, who was the person that actually caused the trouble? You had to point one finger, who would it be? Because nobody's innocent of guilt, but who is the person?
That's a good question. I've never had that question before.
Yeah,
I try to ask the good ones.
It's a good one.
There's a few. Cersei's one.
I think it's Littlefinger and Varys.
You think
Littlefinger and Varys?
It's someone behind the scenes. It's someone that you wouldn't really think. It's definitely Littlefinger.
Littlefinger's definitely up there. Tywin's a douchebag though.
See, I would
Tywin
have said
didn't
Cersei.
cause the trouble. He's just a Cersei.
I would have said Cersei.
No. It's someone behind the scenes that are really pulling the strings and making shit happen.
Littlefinger does have a big
yeah.
influence.
And Varys as well.
But you've mentioned Littlefinger is probably, actually now you think about it.
I mean, look at the way he goes all over the place and kind of like gets people to do things without anyone really realizing, you know?
Master manipulator.
Totally, like Cersei's just a pawn, you know, she's the queen, but she's, you know, she doesn't really rule anything, she doesn't really have any much
She's
influence.
a bitch, though.
She is a bitch.
Total bitch, so it's easier to hate. And on that note, guys, thank you so much for interviewing today. I hope you guys enjoy your time here in Australia and OzComCon, and you get to see a little bit more than just the hotel room.
Yes.
Camera.
My camera just turned off again.
It's right, we got this one.
You got this one. It's all against me, I tell you.
So good, man.
Oh, jeez. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great time.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.